What up, Dokkaners? Good morning. Surprise! We've got some very cool news here. Global Dokkan has just decided, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna drop the art for the new LRs. And there it is, folks. We've got LR Cooler and LR Super Saiyan Goku and Vegeta. Why they did this? I don't know. Why they're doing this at 5:10 in the morning? I don't know. But who's gonna question it, right? It's out. This is actually Global Dokkan. This is not a troll. This is real. So this is another video that I was going to talk about, and now that has been evaporated, so thank you, Dokkan. Back-to-back videos that I was in the process of making both get vaporized thanks to their drops, but you know what? I'm fine with it. So let's talk about this. The LR card illustrations of Super Saiyan Goku Vegeta and Meta Cooler, both of which are featured in part 2 of the Worldwide campaign, have been released. You don't say. Let me know in the comments which one you think looks better. I think without question, the Cooler looks better. I'm not gonna say the other thing. But also we don't have the animation yet, so we have to wait and see what the animation is. But I feel like, just based on, you know, my experience in Dokkan, I feel like this is just going to look better with all the shimmering and the glimmering and the, you know, the fanciness here, versus it's kind of just the same stuff, right? So I don't want to judge completely, so I'm gonna say at the moment I'm gonna say Cooler's gonna look better, but we'll see. But there's the first piece of news that they dropped. The second one is this. They also dropped the, I don't know what this is exactly, if it's an exchange mechanic or an intro animation, whatever it is. They also released this. Meta Cooler will arrive in part 2. Yeah, we got the picture. We understand. And this dropped 10 minutes prior to that. So, I mean, just Dokkan's lost its mind. I mean, I feel like for part 1, since JP dropped the ball with the data download, I guess Global Dokkan was like, hey, that's our job. Monkey see, monkey do. Let's take over part 2. And that's what they did. Now, the question is, what is this going to be used for? Now, this is what I want. And I tweeted this earlier. I want this to be an LR Meta Cooler / Meta Cooler army. The reason why I want it to be that and not one or the other is simply because if you look at the disambiguation, we've got Meta Cooler type, and Meta Cooler army. Now, obviously, there are not going to be too many more options for Meta Coolers in the future. The only one that could also drop would be a golden Meta Cooler courtesy of Heroes, but that's going to be for a couple of years. So this is literally all that we're ever going to have for Meta Cooler, unless they ever come back to revisit this for some other Dokkan festival, which I really don't think is going to happen. So that being said, they need to give us a way to be able to run all of these different units. I feel like I don't think it's something where we should have to choose between these. I would love to be able to run the Dokkan Festival Meta Cooler, or maybe the EZA support Meta Cooler along with the Dokkan Festival lead, and then all these guys, and then also Meta Cooler army. But that, I mean, that's just me. That's just what I want. So who knows what they're actually going to do. But the reason why I say this is because that's what I think that this animation is going to be for. I think this is going to be a revival. I personally think and wish for that to be a revival. This is what I'm thinking. Exchange into a repaired Meta Cooler with the arm heal animation. So from the movie, obviously his, like, you know, the right side of his body was kind of disintegrated when Goku did the punch, and he gets it back. So that will be the exchange mechanic, sort of like the LR AGL Gohan and Trunks from the future. Sort of picture it like that. There will be an exchange mechanic and a revival, at which point the revival will be all the Meta Coolers emerging in the distance and then charging towards the gray, fuzzy, terrible PNGs that you'll see for whatever boss you're fighting. I think that would be a sensible thing to do, but we'll have to wait and see what they're going to do. We have no idea what the units are actually built like or their names. Actually, wait, we know their names. They said. Oh no. Wait a second. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe this actually won't work out the way that I want. It might just be Meta Cooler, but here's hoping, right? Now, I was going to say in another video that this has actually already been teased to us excuse me, courtesy of the animation or the art that we got from the story event, because Dokkan is very clever. They like to reallocate their assets and use it in different places, and we already saw this from the artwork that they had in the revamped story event banner. So this Meta Cooler was not just here for no reason. They didn't randomly make it just for this announcement. They are going to use the assets. Same with the Super Saiyan Goku Vegeta. They are all going to be used, whether this is going to be involved in the SSR animation, TUR animation, or perhaps the card art itself remains to be seen. But I was going to talk about how this is already pretty much confirmed what we're going to be getting for the Dokkan Festival. So congratulations, everybody. Y'all called it. So did I. And I can't get over the different poses for Cooler. I can't believe something this mundane instills me with so much hype. But anyway, so now we know that. We know this. Let me know in the comments what you guys think this could be used for. Could this be an intro animation? Could this be an exchange? Could this be a revival? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And of course, let me know what you guys think about these two art pieces. Now, last thing that I want to do here is I want to talk about what the potential leader skill could look like. Now, I had to take some time to think about this before I made the video because otherwise this would have taken forever. Because y'all know when I record, my brain instantly gets slower. So I'm about to show you what I think the leads could potentially look like. If you agree or disagree, I'd love to hear from you. Maybe make your own before you actually look at what I'm about to say. So pause it and then jump back. But here is what I think we are going to be seeing for the new units. So since we had LR Final Form Cooler as the Dokkan Festival LR from part 1, I would think that for part 2, they will switch it up and have the good guys be the Dokkan Festival and have the evil guy be the legendary summon. So here's what I'm thinking. LR Physical Meta Cooler, who leads Resurrected Warriors by 200%. Resurrected Warriors is a category that has a lot of Wicked Bloodline units in them, so that would actually make for a pretty nice way to run some solid units there. Obviously, everyone's now just dying to get that EGL Golden Frieza, but I feel like that is a sensible category lead. Now, unfortunately, if you do that, the cooler can't be run with the Meta Cooler using their leader skills at the 200% capacity. That's the unfortunate thing. So I don't know if they're going to try to do something to make sure that both units can be run on the same team. It's very possible. If they do, perhaps they make Wicked Bloodline a 200% lead instead. So it could be Resurrected Warriors. It could be Wicked Bloodline. Actually, this might probably make more sense. So we'll probably leave it at that. So we'll say Wicked Bloodline stats 200%. But if as a fallback, I'll say Resurrected Warriors. So there's that. I think it's going to be physical. This is just honestly just a crapshoot. Like, nobody knows, right? I think we can confirm it's not going to be int because we've got enough int. So either one of these other ones, we've already got an AGL, or sorry, we've already got a tech and an STR LR from the worldwide download. So I feel like just by process of elimination, it would be either AGL or physical. So I think it's going to be physical, which then would make the LR Super Saiyan Goku Vegeta. I'm going to say that's going to be AGL, simply because that is the last one that we have to fill in. That isn't the ones that we previously listed. Super Saiyan, Goku, and Vegeta. Now here's my proposed leader skill. Tell me if you like it. Pure Saiyans, joined forces, 170%, plus a 30% boost to Super Saiyans. Now, if you guys go into your game and you do a cross-section between Super Saiyans and joined forces, you actually get several nice units. Not a whole lot, you get a handful. I think I'm seeing 14 on my game. A couple of them are duplicates, so if I subtract this one, that one, and that one, about 10. About 9 or 10 Super Saiyan joined forces combo units. So that is I think that's a nice way to do this, because if you were to make joined forces the 30% bonus, that would massively devalue the unit's ability to lead, because there's just not that many joined forces units you'd want to be running to begin with. So better to just give those very select few the boost instead of having everyone kind of benefit from it. So I think this actually makes a lot of sense. This also gives Pure Saiyans a solid 200% route, obviously with the Super Saiyans being involved. But this, I don't know, I kind of like it. Let me know what you guys think. This is just obviously this is speculation, but I feel like this is a pretty good build. So there you have it, folks. Artwork, animations, speculation, and hype. So much hype. Let's go. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about the art? Which one do you think looks better with just the art? Which one do you think is going to look better with their animations? And do you think that the unit should be labeled as a Metacooler / Metacooler army? Do you think it should be one or the other? And what do you think the actual builds are going to look like for these two new units? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you're going to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.